Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Ajay Garu, Honorable Minister Dr. G.S. Rao Garu, doctors all around me. This is the best place to fall ill or have an attack. But right now, yesterday I was addressing a meeting of gynecologists. Seems to be a week of me dealing with doctors without any ailment. In good health, I'm addressing doctors. It's the other way around for a change. It is not a formality to say that I'm proud to be here among you today. I really mean it. Especially rubbing shoulders with doctors like you, and especially Mr. Maman Chandi, who has done so much in Vellore. I've lost so many friends, peers, and relatives to cancer, and I have won some from cancer, like Gautami. And the fight was not done by me, but the survivors, the champions themselves. I was witness to it. For once, I was an audience applauding and not performing that. And I'm here to admire the kind of work and relief that your work has given to so many people in this world. And these kind of conferences are something where years of knowledge can be passed on instantly. I've seen it happen even in our industry. And imagine what it can do in your industry. It can literally save more lives. And that is why I respect this union of minds, this interchanging of ideas. And today, when Dr. Maman Chandi was honored, Dr. Rao said, next year we'll have to find somebody else like you. If we can constantly keep finding people like Dr. Chandi in India, India will be one of the best countries in the world. It is very difficult to find another awardee next year. And that's the kind of work, even without the audiovisual assistance, even if he had just spoken of his trials and tribulations and reaching the place where he is now, we would have been able to comprehend, understand, and applaud. I'm proud people like Chandi and many other doctors who work against odds and take India to international level are truly our heroes. And I'm part of honoring such heroes. I have seen some of my friends go away to cancer. Within 2 years, 3 years later, I find that there is a technology which could have saved them. But it doesn't matter. I think my friends have helped in developing those technologies. So we are all in the process of doing, like the simile or which Dr. Chandi said about the wick. I think my friends who passed away are those wicks who made this knowledge, this technology improvement possible. And equally, like the doctors, they've dedicated their lives to the betterment of future patients. I have understood so much through personal suffering as a side character in a story of Gautami. And from that experience, I would like to share my simple pedestrian idea to a forum of educated doctors here. I think it's very important to educate people who are around cancer survivors and also those who don't have cancer, to warn them against this, because it's so silly. I've seen friends walk into cancer with dedication, 15 years of tobacco chewing, constantly telling, in spite of knowing, they're all educated people. I can even name him, he's a friend of mine, so I can use him as exemplary grace here. He's an excellent cartoonist, and we cannot afford to lose him. And he knew that he was as good in his work. And for the past 30 years, he's been chewing tobacco, in spite of his friends telling him constantly that this could end badly one day, and it did. And he is a survivor again. And it is possible only because he is living today. The day before or a decade before he would have died, we would have lost a cartoonist. I think it is very important for the government. There are honorable ministers here, and we from the entertainment industry are here, and we should think about propagating it to the common man. It might sound a little pompous to say that pontification is a very pompous thing to do, but in my little way, for the past 25 years, I've stopped smoking in foods. Nobody told me, nobody coerced me, but I thought I should do it as my duty to society, because I started smoking because of Mr. Sivaji. The way he lit his cigarette and the style with which he was standing, and I wanted to do the same thing. So I thought, in a way, over the generation, we have become those role models, and we should not be the catalyst for someone to pursue that. And that's what I've done in my life, my little contribution to fight against cancer. And whenever I have a conversation with a tobacco chewing friend or somebody who's abusing his fantastic status of good health, I work as an advocate for that, and that's what we all should do. And that's all I know about the cancer, and I can only applaud at the kind of work that you people do every year, gathering together, exchanging knowledge, instead of keeping it tight-fisted. Giving away the knowledge is about the greatest charity that you can do. And I'm sure that's what Dr. Shandy is applauded for today. And the rest of the doctors have gathered here only to do that charity to society. I'm happy to be part of such a congregation. To be standing amidst you is an honor indeed, sir. Thank you.